Pantry staples. Do you have pantry pride? I surely do. Just as I've built my fridge with a multiplicity of fresh, real, edifying, super, and healthy plant foods that highlight the colors of the rainbow, my pantry will follow suit. Today, I will break my pantry staples down based on the macronutrient profile. In other words, the macronutrient that yields the most reward found within a scope of a meal. For those unfamiliar with the term macronutrient is in reference to the carbohydrate, protein, or fat found within a food item. Following, I'll briefly share how each staple is consumed throughout the span of a day to show how each staple is put into action in our home. Before I hop into the tour, I want to make two things known. First, every plant food has a range of macronutrients within their nutrient profile. That being said, when I say a plant food has or is a protein powerhouse, I'm simply saying that is the plant food that I reach for, knowing I will receive an ample amount of protein within the food. All plant foods have ample amounts of carbohydrates. We have to remember, carbohydrates are friends, not foes, especially in the form of whole foods that are naturally packed with fiber. Glucose, the final breakdown of a carbohydrate, is what fuels your brain and muscle tissue, and fiber found within carbohydrates are what best support the microflora in your gut, which is significantly tethered to the development and well-being of your immune system. Second, my pantry staples include my countertop food items as well. Let us begin with the macronutrient everyone desires to increase in their diet: protein. For my family's sake, plant-based protein.
Legumes. Legumes is a fancy term for beans, lentils, peas, and peanuts. Legumes are rich in calcium, folate, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, riboflavin, vitamin B6, thiamine, zinc, fiber, and our focus, protein. Believe it or not, there are over 16,000 species of legumes. Legumes can be found in your local grocery store as a pantry staple, either dried or canned. I purchase and stock black beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, garbanzo beans, and lentils predominantly in dried form. However, it is always great to have a few canned beans or lentils on hand to make quick meals.
Seeds: flaxseed, chia seed, hemp seed, quinoa. Oh my!
Traditionally, these seeds are commonly associated with providing healthy and much-needed fats, specifically omega-3 fatty acids called alpha-linoleic acid, which helps to improve brain function and boost the immune system. Quinoa, while technically a seed, however consumed as a whole grain product, is a protein and fiber-fueled friend. Similar to traditional grain products, quinoa comes in many varieties, 120. However, commercially and within my home, we have white, red, and tricolor quinoa. Adding seeds to a meal increases both the protein as well as the fat for the purposes of satiation and the body's ability to best absorb and utilize surrounding vitamins found within the meal.
Carbs are friends and food. Grains, oh grains, oh grains. I love my grains.
Carbohydrate powerhouses they can be, amidst excellent protein sources as well with minimal amounts of fat. Grains that are found in my pantry include rice, pasta, oats, and aforementioned technically a seed quinoa. I preferably reach for a whole grain variety of grains such as brown rice or whole wheat pasta, rolled or still cut oats, whole or multigrain bread, and corn tortillas. I select whole grain products predominantly because they offer more nutrition. When you move from whole grain to simpler forms of grains such as white rice or white pasta, you will notice less vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Traditionally, our bodies thrive better on food products with less processing and more nutrition.
Tubers? Oh, tubers. What is a tuber?
Tubers refer to vegetables that grow underground on the root of a plant. These veggies are usually high in starch, and for the purpose of this pantry staple, I'm sharing the tuber potato. We are a potato-loving family, especially my husband and daughter. One of Shiloh's first favorite foods still today is the sweet potato steamed. Her father, a good old traditional potato made into the French fry. These starchy, hearty, and soul-soothing foods are found in our pantry, typically immersed in the darkness of an empty cabinet for the purposes of extending its tuber life until I cook them. Similar to building your fridge fresh, the more color-packed the plant food is, the more nutrient-packed. However, all plant foods provide nutrition, whether white, yellow, orange, or purple, especially when they come from a plant.
Fats on fats on fats. In our house, we have 12 plant fat pantry staples. Dr. Seuss, anyone?
You will hear a repeat of some of the protein-packed staples, as they are also a significant source of fat for our predominant plant-based diet. These 12 plant fat-packed staples include nuts, seeds, oils, and one very popular fruit. Nuts commonly consumed in our house include pecans, cashews, walnuts raw and whole, and peanuts in the form of nut butter. Yes, peanuts are also considered a legume, but utilized most in our home for both fat and protein intake. Seeds, as shared earlier, flaxseed, hemp seed, and chia seed, and pumpkin seed. The first three we keep in the fridge upon opening, however, are considered pantry staples. Oil, currently olive oil, with the occasional avocado oil. I typically utilize oil at low frequency when I make taco shells or want to add some extra fat and flavor to saute veggies. Lastly, the very popular fruit that is our reigning fat champion in our home, the avocado.
Let's put these staples into action. BLD style. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
A simple pantry breakfast I make for us three includes a hearty bowl of oatmeal. Not your average bowl, friends. A bowl of carbohydrate-rich, rolled or steel-cut oats, topped with 1 to 2 types of seeds for omega-3 essential fatty acids and protein. Sweetened with half a banana, drizzled with our favorite nut butter, and completed with a fresh berry pulled from our fridge, such as blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries. Delicious, filling, and nutrient complete. Brunch time, anyone? Let's just say the Lees are active people. Norris's job is physically laborious. Shiloh completes track practice at the park at 2.5 years old, unknowingly. She just takes after her parents. Mama is still very active and very pregnant. So, Shiloh and I typically share a brunch using our multi-grain bread toasted with either a nut butter or avocado. In reality, for Shiloh, a little peanut butter and jelly. Alongside our nutty and crunchy toast, we enjoy a piece of fruit. For Shiloh, she goes bananas and I go apple. We like to eat apples and bananas. Lunch, quick and simple bowl of my homemade lentil bolognese. This meal features staple pantry items of lentils, whole grain pasta noodle, an unmentioned but very important staple, store-bought pasta sauce, and a few fresh veggies. The fresh veggies I typically pair with this meal include bell pepper, onion, and zucchini, with which I saute in olive oil for flavor and fat. To add additional fat power, I may pair Shiloh and my bowl with avocado and Norris with cheese. Dinner time. Lunch and dinner can vary week to week. However, a meal we eat without fail is my black bean or tri-bean Tex-Mex bowl or tacos. Pantry staples include beans or beans of choice, rice or taco shells, oil of choice, spices on spices, chipotle pepper and adobo sauce, canned green chilies, and avocado. Not to forget, when I have additional time, I make a cashew-based Tex-Mex dressing. Fresh veggies from the fridge include bell pepper and, on occasion, zucchini. At dinner, if I did not have a cruciferous vegetable earlier in the day, I always pair the meal with either broccoli or Brussels sprouts without avail. Ladies and gents, that details my pantry staples. In the comment down below, what pantry staples do we share in common? Did any pantry staples or pantry staple facts intrigue you? Nutrition is queen, exercise is king. Thank you for watching this video. God bless.